Hello Cancer, kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you for joining me and tuning into the videos and the what I have excuse me, clearing my throat, maybe something you need to say. Tuning into my videos and seeing what I have to say and what the universe and what the guides, angels, and the galactic or or the galactic and light being energies have to share with you for messages for February 2022. So I'm just so you know, I'm recording this and it's the 24th of January 2022. I thought I'd let you know that, because if you do hear this a little bit later, we think, oh my gosh, I wonder when she made that. So I thought, well, I'll just tell you. So I'm going to leave that one in reverse. So I'm going to start off with these cards here. There's the Energy Oracle deck here, and we'll see what comes up as the overall, well, I guess the overall noble heading. The way there's like a specific message, I don't know where I'm going with that. There's something here, somebody here with an accent that I'm not used to. Archangel Michael has got a card, his message here, and we've got Archangel Raphael here. Oops, here goes the, okay, I'll take all three of those. I'm saying that and see what he has to say. And next minute, I say next minute because there's something else. Okay. I had one of the earlier readings, Archangel Michael. I was going to say this is the collective of angels, the last card's out here, and then I said that, and then Archangel Michael card obviously was stuck in there, and I didn't sort them out as clearly I didn't sort them out as well as I thought. However, I feel it was obviously meant to be. So there may be something about you also, maybe like switching things around, and maybe the universe is switching things around, and I don't know, I'm hearing some of you may not have listened to something or clearly about something, but it's maybe something has switched around where you thought you were going to go, what you thought you were going to do isn't what you're going to do, but it's like something is becoming a lot more clearer. And maybe there was a little bit of resistance on saying that, but there's something that I feel that is drawing you towards something or someone as well. So interesting. So we have number 42 with this first woman holding a coin. Okay, so there's something about, you know, for me that's talking about I feel if you're a female energy, that is talking about you. Interestingly enough, there is a man holding a coin as well, number 43. So there's something about grounding, and with 42 about with grounding in relationships. And I feel like with him, let's talk about grounding and with balance. Okay, so there's something about balance, because there's the masculine and the feminine energy there. So maybe there is something going, and I'm hearing like for some of you it may be you that is the wife, and you that is the or you that and the husband there, and it may be the other way around where you are this balancing. I was just like, did I say that right? So I'm just double checking, and I'm kind of feeling like for some of you this maybe you've lost track in your relationship, or you've lost track in who's bringing in the money, who's not bringing in the money. Maybe the roles have been reversed, and maybe there's something about more balancing out. For some of you, I feel like it is about you, Cancer, like balancing out the masculine and the feminine energy and that role, and bringing the money in as well. And I feel like for some of you, it will be like, okay, that's where I was going to before. I'll go back to that. So in some of you, it will be, you know, just like there is maybe like you're seeing things on another level with each other about money and the money situation or the financial career situation, what is going on there for you individually, but for you as a couple, which is why I'm feeling like there's something about balance and that within relationship so like I say, you may be the female Cancer, and that could be your husband, or vice versa. It could be that you are the male, the Cancer, and that could be your wife. However it is that you look, but there's something about, I feel, balancing out finances, balancing out, I'm hearing like business plans, something moving forward as well, or moving on. Just see what comes through here. So I just wanted to say, when I do these readings as well, while I'm shuffling, is that there, you know, when I do them, I ask for guidance for each star sign is what they most need to know in that month of whatever, you know, when I begin. And obviously for you, it's Cancer for the month of February 2022. And, you know, and what could be coming up for you that you might need to take a look at, and so give you a little bit of a heads up. Anyhow, so like I say, there's the, you know, the woman holding a coin, man holding a coin, and then we have the sun. So it's in reverse. So excuse me. So I'm kind of feeling like with this belching here, that there's something about, you know, not something, maybe there is something that you've been holding off working together as about a direction. There's something new, and maybe you may be at odds with somebody, with yourself, about where to next and what that might look like. So with one, because the one is about new beginnings. So the sun is rising, so it's a new day, a new way, or a new, you know, a new day to do something a new way, or kind of new day, new way. And it could be a way of doing things, could be a way forward, you know, a way or an idea or something like that. But it's whatever it is, it's like the sun is shining. So it's like there's something about bringing things together. And because I'm looking at the water in here, and I'm looking at, you know, the growth from, you know, the earth that's underneath it coming through. You know, it takes the sun, the earth and water in order to, you know, to grow something as well, you know, and also other what do you call it, I was going to say other energies or beings like insects and bugs and, you know, people, in order to nurture, to help things grow. So there's something about bringing things together, and maybe, you know, for this new beginning or a new journey, and maybe it's you being at odds with yourself, so about how that is. And, you know, and because the last card here is, interestingly enough, is appreciation. Okay, so whatever is going on, it's got something to do around appreciation. It could be appreciation of yourself, appreciation of your skills, appreciation of whatever, you know, is moving on, because it's number 15. So there's a new beginning and a new energy. With 5, it talks to me about energy. You know, everything is energy, and energy is everything. So on this, in that sense, it's like, you know, be mindful about what you not just physically, emotionally or thoughtfully thinking about putting out there, but also what you're physically doing and how you're utilizing your energy. I feel like they're talking about appreciating energy basically, and there's something about a new beginning in that, or something new, a new journey, with a new energy basically. I feel like there's something about, you know, you've been in, like you've appreciated the journey that is behind you in the now, and what, you know, what is emerging, and what is, you know, in the future as well. So there's something interesting there. And interesting, I didn't actually notice this until now. It's like, be conscious of the words you use, know their true meaning. Okay. And so, you know, it's like being, yeah, and like I'm hearing also, you know, when they're talking about that, is sometimes we can use the word don't, or, you know, too often. Sometimes we use the word can't, you know, and sometimes, you know, it's like maybe we use the word wrong for the wrong reason, or the, you know, maybe like, it's like the word wrong, have a think about it, that you maybe the right word or the best word. So even you can't even say right, you've got to be, or the correct word is to say correct rather than wrong. Is this the correct way to do it, or is this the wrong way to do it? Because there's like similar meanings, but they're not the same, and they carry a different energy. So this is where they're talking about this, you know, this 15 here, you know, like there's a new way of thinking, doing things, but it's like, what energy am I going into this next step going into? And it's like, I'm feeling like something about appreciation. Wow, that was a mouthful and a half. So anyway, and then Archangel Raphael talks about choosing your words carefully as well. Well, make sure you're using positive affirmation, loving ones and phrases and like challenging, not like it's too hard, or i.e. I can rather than I can't. And there's something, you know, because you can find a solution. Engagement. So there may be some sort of engagement. I'm feeling, it could be an engagement and a marital one, but I'm feeling it could be, or, you know, moving into, you know, engagement into, you know, the next step from, you know, going out together. And maybe that's what this is bringing all this energy up. It's like, where to now? Not necessarily on a business capacity, or if you're already married and, you know, roles might be changing or something like that. But it could be like, you know, going into a relationship as well, where you may be more thinking about who does what or whatever. Some of you are feeling like they're, you know, it could be something about, let me say, movement, jobs wise, exact, you know, it's like who exactly is, you know, that person's, whose responsibility. Is it you or is it me? You know, that each person's responsibility. So there could be engagement in that way, is in how to mitigate some situations, how to balance out situations, and how to balance out, you know, a roster. Doing a roster is what I'm hearing, or something like that. Your time and that sort of thing. So rest. Take some time out from your busyness and rest your mind and body. So there's that too that's coming through with Archangel Raphael. It's like maybe it is an engagement, making an appointment to take some time out, and being mindful about, you know, what, who, what, why, and where you're saying things to as well, whether it's yourself and or others. So river, and angels, heavenly and earthly. So maybe you're resisting some help or assistance or doing things, because these two cards were in reverse. So the angels are here, the heavenly ones and the earthly ones. There are angels there. There are people there who can assist you in some way or form. The river I'm hearing is like, if I'm thinking about an art therapy, like for me, and what has come up with what I've learned and what I've worked with, is, and what I do work with, is the river is about our pathway. But also I'm feeling, so it could be that along your pathway, represent that. But I'm also hearing like in, you know, the river, and I'm being drawn to the sun as well, and the water in this little bowl here, or pond, or I want to call it a pond. You know, this is about like, there's something about nurturing ourselves and clearing ourselves, cleansing ourselves with water, being but also grounding ourselves with water as well. But it's just refreshing. So it could be like you may be, you know, going to a river and cleansing yourself with water, bathing in the river, just refreshing your energy as well. The angels are there to help you, guide you, and help you with that as well. So maybe there's something, maybe letting them in, and others in to assist you in some way or form. Okay, so, but something is being like, in helping you to clear the way, or on your pathway. The Prince of Swords is here, and then we have the Princess of Wands in reverse. So there's something about a journey, you know, with this Princess of Wands that's in here. That's like, she's a, you know, the Princess of Wands is in this deck is like the equivalent of the Prince of Swords in this deck. Okay. I mean, sorry, okay, I've got this rather wrong. Is the Page of Swords, Page of Wands in other decks. The Princess of Wands in here is the equivalent of the Page of Wands in other decks. Okay, I've got that around the right way now, because then we have the Prince of Swords, which is in the right way up. So there's something, maybe you are like, this Princess of Wands is talking about, you know, a new adventure, as in a journey, as in, you know, work or business or something like that. Maybe you're not seeing something, and you're, you know, you're seeing something, you may be overthinking it with this Prince of Swords there, or you may be like trying to talk yourself out of it, or you may be having a difficult time, you know, explaining somebody else, you know, an idea. So there's something about some sort of resistance going on there, but I feel it's all in how this resistance may be coming back to you on saying that, and how you're expressing yourself with this. And maybe there is a lot of, you know, in being in your truth here, maybe there's something about how you're communicating it to, you know, this other person here. So I'm feeling, you know, there's a little bit of both going on there. So this is where they're talking about grounding yourself. I want to turn that around because, you know, there's beautiful energy there. In the background, I feel like you've got an idea for some of you that you're wanting to, you know, but it's like shifting the energy, or you're waiting for that energy to change. And maybe that's what you're trying to talk about or explain to another person. But it's about being in your truth as well. And I feel like it's going to, you know, something is working along the way there. The Six of Wands is in reverse as well. So I'm going back to this appreciation. Maybe there's something that is not being appreciated as well. So they're going to turn that around. So as, you know, for what this man with the coins is holding here, about what they've done or what they're doing, where they're going. And maybe that is you, you know, I'm saying that it's not appreciating yourself as well. So because of, from the journey that you've been, because there's the sense of, you know, I'm hearing like maybe you're going it on your own, or going alone, or something. It's like, but it's like you may have taken a step back. And I'm just hearing like, you know, there's this courage and the strength, and maybe you've like popped yourself away a bit, and you're, because I'm hearing like, you know, going on with, you know, without any like preconceived ideas of how it might happen. So this is kind of like maybe you're blocking your own success, and you haven't even started yet for some of you. So, and I'm hearing for some of you it's like shifting the mindset and to, you know, the journey that you've come from and how successfully you are, and you've done it on your own, a good portion of it, and you know, and there's no reason why you can't, you know, let others in to help you, and or you've got a certain to a certain distance in it, or a certain place or space where, okay, maybe I'm needing to, like, in order to grow, I need to expand, I'm wanting to expand, and I need more help. So it's kind of like bringing others in to help you. So maybe there's a little bit of resistance, and, you know, in that as you're moving forward or moving on. Now the Hermit here with the Sun, so with this being in reverse, it may be like you taking a bit of time out to discover and also rediscover parts of yourself in the journey, and to see where the light is going with it. And so it's about, you know, with this, I guess there's a bit of struggle and frustration, not just with things around you. And okay, we're in Mercury at the moment, so you may be feeling this already or right now. When I'm doing this reading, when you think back, and you could be experiencing this when you actually get this message or listening to this video. But there's maybe a battle of wills with yourself, and so understanding what that is, which is why there is you know, this thing here about, you know, with the Sun, it's about, you know, inspiration, moving forward, and, you know, growing and growth and beginning a new, you know, moving into this new growth. It may be, you know, in a different way than you're thinking, but it's like, okay, I'm just going to take a look at it. And then we have the Queen of Wands, who's in reverse as well. So it's like, you know, with this appreciation of, you know, the work that you have put into it, or the work that somebody else has put into it. So I kind of feel like there's something about bringing in the Queen of Wands energy as well, that you're not seeing that side of yourself, and you know, and bringing her out, bringing that part of her out. Like she is like willing to, you know, take not so much a risk, but yes, and there's a yes and a no, but the energy there is, but it's more like it's a combination of, but being certain, like of certain things. It's like you're waiting for all the information to come, and you're waiting for this to happen and that to happen and that, but it's like something about, and I don't feel like you've put yourself in the equation. So there is something about you turning that around and knowing that you actually have got, you know, maybe not all the skills, all the knowledge and all the tools together, but you can certainly take, you know, some steps in towards doing what it is, what you can do, and have got with around you to create that magic that you know that is there waiting for you. Okay, because there's something about, you know, there is a pathway there, and maybe there is like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this on my own or with somebody else, or how much help do I need, or blah blah blah. So there's something about that. So it's like what, like they're saying, Spirit is saying here, is be conscious of your words, and, you know, putting out there what you do want rather than what you don't want, and how you do want that to look, but being open to things being shifting around a little bit. And this could also be being, something on a wider scale where it has like, where you're bringing about this questioning about how you're going to work around certain things. So this could be all about juggling different roles with different ways of doing things, and or a new way of doing things within your family system, within your work system. It could be the both of them in order to make things work, but also for yourself as well. So there is, a bit going on, but it's also about, what I'm hearing is, the future is an amazing future, is like shifting that and working with what you have now, planning for the future. Keep planning for a bigger, brighter, free future with doing whatever it is that you want to do, and what it is that you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it, all sort of thing, whatever that is. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there for you now, Cancer, with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, and adventure. And also that comes from not only me, but my angels, or the angels, guides, our guides, helpers, and also there's the galactic light beings that are working with us today as well. So you may have felt like a surge of energy as we've been working with this, and and lots of waves of energy moving around as this reading has been going, this session, or this recording. So they just know that they're working with us and helping us to set ourselves up in the best possible way to on our journey, in this lifetime, like right now in this space. Okay, anyway, bye for now, and we shall see you about mid-February next month, if not sooner. Okay, bye for now.